Hebrews 3, 1 through 6. Looks like everybody is standing. Word says, therefore, holy brothers and sisters, who share in the heavenly call, fix your thoughts on Jesus, whom we acknowledge as our apostle and high priest. He was faithful to the one who appointed him, just as Moses was faithful in all God's house. Jesus has been found worthy of great honor than Moses, just as the builder of the house has greater honor than the house itself. Amen. For every house is built by someone, but God is the builder of everything. Amen. Moses was faithful as a servant in all God's house, bearing witness to what would be spoken by God in the future. Amen. But Christ is faithful as the son over God's house. And we are in his house. If indeed we hold firmly to our confidence and hope in which we glory. And I'm reading verse 6 again from the King James Version. It says, but Christ as a son over his own house. Whose house are we? If we hold fast to the confidence and the rejoicing of the hope firm unto the end. All right. You may be seated. May somebody say it, to the end. To the end. For sake of a title this morning, it is, who is your hope in? I only have 2 points for you this morning. 2 points. The first one being confidence in Jesus. The second being hope in spite of the situation. You see this word hope. This word hope. The word hope is a noun. It is defined as the feeling that what is wanted can be had, or the events will be turned out for the best. Hope is a word that we all use and reference at one appointed time and another in our lives. But who is our hope in? 8 years ago, a man, I venture to say, we all admire and have a great deal of respect for, used it to campaign across America, giving us hope that if we'd elect him as our 44th U.S. president, a change would come. One of his speeches read like this: hope is not blind optimism. It's not ignoring the enormity of the task ahead or the roadblocks that stand in our path. It's not sitting on the sidelines or shrinking from the fight. Hope is the thing inside of us that insists, despite all evidence to the contrary, that something better awaits us if we have the courage to reach for it, and to work for it, and to fight for it. Hope is the belief that destiny will not be written for us, but by us. Right. By the men and women who are not content to settle for the world as it is, who have the courage to remake the world as it should be. All right. See, we look here at Hebrews 3, verses 1 through 2. Church, this morning for a little while, I'd like to bring to your attention from the text. In this text, you'll find a message for the Israelites. But I believe this same message is here for us today. All right. You see, Moses was a great leader of the Israelites who led them out of slavery in Egypt to the Promised Land. Oh, yeah. And when I read this and began to think about the state our country is in and our leadership changes that we're about to take place, it brings me back to this verse of Scripture. This most recent presidential election on last month, and I began to think about all the media outlets and how they displayed people after the election. The overall look of the people were shock and disbelief, and some were happy. I myself was hurt and sick to my stomach. The next morning I tried to stay awake and watch, but as time went on and the map displayed on the TV screen began to grow in red, I went to sleep. Only to find the next morning that Donald Trump had won. I honestly wanted to cry as I got myself together and prayed and asked God to help me to make it through. As I was in my car driving to that last place I wanted to be, the day after the election was my job at the U.S. Pentagon. All right. But I continued to drive, and a still voice came over me and said, "Am I not still God? Am I not still in control?" You see, much like the Israelites, we as Christians have been blinded by earthly direction. We often get to the point where we get so wrapped up in our day-to-day lives as Christians, yes, I'm talking about us as Christians, and I'm talking about myself, that we don't reverence who is in control. The Israelites were in a dark place of slavery, and God used Moses to bring them out. You see, but we glorify man each and every day. But what has man done for us? Oftentimes we give thanks to the resources in our lives and not the source, being the Almighty God. I'm going to say that again. Oftentimes we give praise to the resource instead of the source. The source being God, the resources being man, being your job, your car, the other things. So as we look at President Barack Obama, he's leaving office next month, and we wanted him in there. And we talked about him like a dog when he got there. About the things he did or didn't do. Now that he is leaving, many of us are in a world of disarray. We as Christians in this earthly form have to get out of thinking, due to us still being on this side of the Jordan, we have to think our lives as the majority does. I might have to burst somebody's bubble this morning, but the next statement that I make, I have to preach and teach nothing but the truth, whether you like to hear it or not. But President Barack Obama didn't keep you late last night while you lay there and slept. Nor did he wake you up this morning and give you the breath of life one more time. He didn't feed you when you walked to the kitchen this morning, nor did he put gas in your car when you walked outside and turned the key in your kitchen. And put the car in gear that the car will respond correctly to get you here this morning. Newsflash, that was Jesus.
Come on, sir.
So the pivotal question this morning is, why do we put our confidence in man? As we look back at verse 2, it says, he was faithful to the one who appointed him. Just as Moses was faithful in all God's house. I just want us to look at that word appointed this morning. I could not help but see that word appointed, so I had to go to the dictionary and figure out just what it meant. It had three definitions. The first being by through as a result of an appointment. I was like, okay, it makes sense, but not quite what I was looking for, so I continued to read the next definition. The second one saying predetermined, arranged, or set. I said, okay, we're moving in the right direction, but there's still something else that's missing. There's one more definition. Let's go ahead to it. Provided with what is necessary, equipped, and furnished. There it is. That's what I was looking for, church. The words necessary and equipped. The words necessary and equipped. Come on, y'all not hearing what I'm saying. I said the words necessary and equipped. So, this message here is for the Israelites, and it was getting them out of the mindset of thinking, yes, Moses did great things, but Moses did great things due to Jesus. Don't worship Moses. Yeah, Moses is a great man. President Barack Obama is a great man, but that's not who we should worship. And I immediately begin to think, so Jesus was not voted into office, church. But he was appointed by the Father, being God, so that means he's not only necessary, but equipped to do the job. God, church, you're not listening, because if you heard what I said, 2 or 3 of you would have understood what I'm saying. Jesus, the Son of God, was appointed for this work. But presidents are elected, and the definition of appointed means that the individuals are necessary and equipped. So church, you're telling me you would rather cry, protest, burn flags, and fight for a man that was elected vice the king who was appointed.
All right, sir.
I'm moving. I begin to look at verse 3 through 6. And as I look back at verse 3 through 6, it says, Jesus has been found worthy of greater honor than Moses. Just as the builder of the house has greater honor than the house itself. For every house is built by someone, but God is the builder of everything. Moses was faithful as a servant of all God's house, bearing witness to what would be spoken by God in the future. But Christ is faithful as the son over God's house. And we are his house, if indeed we hold firmly to the confidence and the hope in which we glory. I don't know about you this morning, but when I read this verse of scripture, I began to feel empowered. To know that God, the God I serve, is the builder of everything. I didn't say some things, but everything. Let us take it a step farther. If my God is the builder of everything, then that means there's nothing that he can't do.
That's right.
I said,
That's nothing.
excuse me, if my God is the builder of everything, that means there's nothing that he can't do.
That's right.
As I was preparing the sermon, I began to ponder on the recent crisis that gone on in our country the past few weeks. First, I thought about the children on the school bus in Tennessee that were killed by reckless driving or reckless endangerment, whatever they want to give them. How do I look at this situation and believe that in spite of those 6 out of 37 little children that were killed, ranging from age 6 to 10 years old, how must I have hope in this situation?
Well,
I'm not the only one asking that question. Am I the only one asking that question this morning? In spite of my situation, in spite of what I'm going through, in spite of what's going on in my life, how do I have hope in this situation? Then we go on to the deadly plane crash in Colombia, killing 75 people in a charter plane carrying a top division Brazilian soccer team en route to the finals in a regional tournament. On board that plane was his soon-to-be father that just had recently found out his wife was pregnant, is now gone, never to see his child on this side of the glory.
all right.
But then, only to hear that there was someone who was supposed to be on that flight with the team, and it was the coach's son. He didn't make the flight due to forgetting his passport. And went on later to say, we are strong, we will go through. We are strong, we will go through. You're looking at an individual who just lost many friends, his father, and he has the audacity to stand there and say, we are strong, we will go through it. But we Christians serve a mighty God. We're children of a royal priesthood, and yet we walk around here with our head held down like our God can't do anything for us. Amen. If the coach's son has the hope after losing his father and his teammates and friends, we don't even know if he was a believer. But we as Christians go through life with our heads hung down because Donald Trump won the election. And we don't know what to do. We've lost our hope because our hope is in man, and he lets us down once again. I got something to tell you. The coach's son didn't forget his passport, but God has ordained it so that he could use this hopeless situation and crisis to show the world I am still here. Oftentimes we look at our situation and we may look at someone else's situation and fail to realize we're comparing apples and oranges. It doesn't work like that. Just remember, your situation could always be worse. You can have no situation. I said your situation could always be worse. You can have no situation. No situation means I'm no longer living. But because I have a situation, that means I'm still living. Somebody should have stood up on this. I said you still have a situation, that means you're still living. You can have no situation, that means you're not living anymore. And I go to verse 6 and it reads, but Christ is the son over his own house. King James Version, whose house we are. If we hold fast in the confidence and the rejoicing of our hope firm until the end. We have to realize during our hopeless situations and times where we're in spiritual battle and feel like our back is against the wall. And we're swinging and it just feels like we're not landing any blows. And you're just catching the wind, when you're just catching the wind and keep on fighting because this too shall pass. If you hold fast to the hope until the end. As I'm going to my conclusion, I don't want to stand before you long. There's 3 keys to getting out of whatever hopeless situation you may be in. The first one being get full of faith. The second one being get full of freedom. The third one being be finished with fear. As we look at the first one, it says, I don't know how he's going to work it out. I just know he's going to work it out. The freedom aspect, worship and freedom. Stop worrying about what people think. They say it doesn't take all of that, so what? You see, once you get to a point where you can praise God like you don't have anything to lose, God will come up and make his presence strong. What do you have to lose? You see, Satan is fighting for you to stop worshiping because he knows God shows up for worshipers. That's right. I said Satan is fighting for you to stop worshiping because God shows up for worshipers. When you're running on empty saying, I have nothing left to give, God says, I have an unlimited supply. Don't be afraid of the future. Don't be afraid of what's been attacking you. Do you know what you get? Do you know when you get in the presence of Jesus and get refueled, people will be afraid of you. I said, don't be afraid of the situation. Don't be afraid of the things attacking you, because once you get in the presence of God through worship, you worship, He shows up, you get revealed, people will be afraid of you. As I come to a close, I look back over the years and think back to what we have made it through as it relates to leadership. And if we just go back to the last 10 presidents we have made it through, the list would sound a little bit like this. John F. Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, George W. Bush Sr., Bill Clinton, George W. Bush Sr., and President Barack Obama. And now Donald Trump is about to be president. See, church, we've had bad days before Donald Trump. I said we had bad days before Donald Trump. Donald Trump isn't the first racist president. He's not the first sexist president. And the list goes on. And if God kept us through those other presidents, it makes you think He won't keep us with this president. I'm done. I'm headed to my seat, y'all, but I must remember this one thing. You see, I did some research and looked in the Oval Office. And y'all, there was something I did not see. When I didn't see it, I started shouting. I looked in the Oval Office. The one President Barack Hussein Obama sits in. One of the smartest presidents we've ever had. And I'm not saying this because he's black. I'm saying this because it's true. I looked in the Oval Office and I saw furniture. But there was something I did not see. I saw a desk in the office. But there was something I did not see. I saw flags in his office. But there was something I did not see. I saw carpets and rugs in his office. But there was one thing I did not see. I saw pictures of the Obama family in the office. But there's one thing I did not see. I saw a desk in the office, but there was one thing I did not see. I saw a painting of the Statue of Liberty, a sculpture of the Bronco Buster, and I saw a bust of MLK and a bust of Abraham Lincoln. I saw paintings in his office. I saw books and pottery in his office. I saw artifacts from the 1900s in his office. He has a program from 1963's March on Washington. But after everything I saw in Obama's office, there was one thing I did not see. I saw furniture. I saw a desk. I saw flags. I saw a carpet. I saw pictures. I saw sculptures. I saw books. And I saw pottery. I saw programs. And I saw wall pictures. I saw a seal on the ceiling. But there's one thing I did not see. Do y'all want to know the one thing I did not see? I did not see a throne. Y'all are sleeping. I said, I did not see a throne. Because thrones only belong in the office of a king. Donald Trump ain't my king. Barack Obama wasn't my king. Richard Nixon wasn't my king. Ronald Reagan wasn't my king. Bill Clinton wasn't my king. But there's only one person who is qualified to be called my king. And I wish y'all knew what his name was. His name is Adam's Redeemer. It's Abraham's ransom. Solomon's wisdom. Ezekiel's wheel in the middle. Yes, y'all know.
Come on.
See, one morning, they put a cross on his shoulder. They marched him up Calvary's mountain. They nailed his hands, and they riveted his feet. They hung him high and stretched him wide. He dropped his head in the locks of his shoulders. He died. They took him and laid him in a tomb. He stayed there all Friday evening. He stayed there all Saturday morning. He stayed there all Saturday afternoon. Stayed there all Saturday evening. But the old preacher was here. He said early Sunday morning. He got up. Tell your neighbor, if you don't know who the king is, they can tell you his name. His name is Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Tell him Jesus is my King. Who is your hope in?